police pursuit turns into a shooting early Sunday morning in California, and it's all caught on camera.
Shots fired! No. Mayberry and Lighthouse.
So here's the crazy part. A woman was riding along with the cop when all of this happened. She can be heard screaming throughout the pursuit. About 15 rounds were fired at the officer's vehicle. The officer was not hurt, and the civilian riding along had a few scratches from the broken glass. Police are still looking for the driver of the vehicle and the gunman. Hundreds of women wearing yoga pants hit the streets of Barrington, Rhode Island today, showing opposition to those who seek to police women's bodies. They were sending a message to the man who wrote a letter to the editor expressing his disdain for some women who wear yoga pants. Yoga pants are a popular piece of clothing among women of all ages. With his popularity and great start in the NFL, it seems that everyone is on the Wentz wagon. Well, maybe not everyone. The Eagles took on the Vikings earlier today, and for some fans in our area, it was hard to root for just one team. Valley News Team's Giovanna Simic explains.
Football fans had a tough decision to make this weekend. Who should they root for, the Vikings or Eagles?
I want Carson to do well, obviously. It's really cool to see him in the NFL, but I'm a hardcore Vikings fan. I've been a Vikings fan my entire life, so there's really not much conflict there for me. I really want to see the Vikings do well.
I am a Vikings fan, but also NDSU graduate, so a Wentz fan as well when he's not playing the Vikings.
Even rivals of the NFC North team jumped on the Wentz wagon.
I am pulling for the Vikings to have a hard loss, yes. I would like to see Carson Wentz go out there and tear their #1 defense apart and send them packing home.
Even though purple and gold painted the town, it was Wentz and the Eagles who got the win. After suffering his second loss of the season last week, fans say they are proud of how Wentz bounced back.
It's cool to see now face adversity and need to bounce back from that.
And they say they are happy that Wentz is making a name for himself in the NFL.
It's amazing. It really is. Like, not only to see someone local, but to see someone from this level of football translate to the NFL so well.
It's really cool to just see the effect that something like that has on the town and the surrounding people, like the amount of people that it would bring in here and just kind of the community sense of it.
It's good to see a guy that, a guy from this area doing well at such a high level.
In Fargo, Giovanna Simic, Valley News Live.
And next Monday, the Vikings take on the Chicago Bears while the Eagles play the Cowboys on Sunday night. And Alex, you'll have highlights from those games and from games tonight as well.
We have the highlights from the game today as the Eagles hand the Vikings their first loss. We'll show you how it all happened, and plus we'll hear from Bison head coach Chris Klieman. That's next in sports.